So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. His guys continuing to play at a high level, and they've won 7 of their last 9. Opposing them, that is Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. His guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott alongside my partner Brock Heward, Cairo Santos to get this one started. And here we go on EA Sports. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, the one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. It also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, well, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
First down, Buffalo.
First down, and they go right back to him. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Another one for Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So now here's third and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 6. That's another Bills. First down. It's a gain of 6. And the
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Allen on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams. Williams to throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
And is a catch for Luther Burden. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now officials whistling for a stoppage here, Brock. It's going to be an injury, and it appears the medical staff headed for Luther Burden. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good. Bears, first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down, here's Swift. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
All set now, 1st and 10. Going to run again with Swift. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Santos' kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by someone with over 100 tackles each of his 5 seasons as a Bill. Tremaine Edmonds. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42. And not from the pistol to Cook. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here's Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. A gain of 14.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
This is Cook on the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Again, it's Cook. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. And he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our second quarter. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points.
Alert, alert, alert! Look out!
Cook. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 3. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's another Bears first down.
On play action, here's Williams. Lasers this one. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's another Bears
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it. There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. They still need 10 yards on 3rd down after the penalty. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Allen wants to push the pace.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to throw it. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Well, if early results hold here today, partner, it would appear that this guy's in store for a busy game. They've already made it a priority going his way.
They always want to get a guy this talented the ball early, right? Just get him in confidence, get him in rhythm. But this game lines up well against this defense who right now has got no answers for his game.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They are going for it. Allen. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. Santos' kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. The turnover on downs only led to 3, obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
A gain of 30.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. This is a designed run for Allen. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This is Cook. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Looking slant route, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
17. Bears 13.
Bass now to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First down, Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get some late points and the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Bills 17.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson with a return here. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bills set to take over offensively. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. First down throw for Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air, Allen. That's Knox, he's got it. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Allen gonna throw again. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually gonna give him the 30 here. The Bills are gonna go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Buffalo.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never asked for.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air again, Allen. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
319.
Again, Allen to the air. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This one from 47 yards away.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, and get a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was absolutely electric. This one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is the Saints quarterback. He'll find his man. That's touchdown pass number 10 on the year. The Saints with a 7-3 lead, and that game's gone to the half. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Packers. And it's Jordan Love. He pulls it, and now he's thinking first down. Now he's thinking touchdown. 31 yards on the scramble for the score. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Packers with a big lead on the road at the half. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Williams on the play action. That throw behind his intended target. Trying to hit his fullback there. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. Makes his move towards the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. A back who can show off his wheels.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Third and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Swift. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense to the line for second down.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. Has it in close. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had to look a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
And the Bills first down.
They'll run it with Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
The tackle by Jalen Johnson. Brought down back at the 38-yard
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield, and Shakir has it. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Trying to work quickly now. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense in the hurry up now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He goes back to him yet again, complete. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down.
Second down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has some room to work. Has it down close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills bring it back to even.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. On play action, here's Williams. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. This is Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun, Williams. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Receiver in motion, going left. Looking to throw. That'll be the 1st and more. And they get this down to the 28. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll run now with Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. Jukes away from one. Dancing past him. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th-quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
34. Bills 27.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season, no sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Now Allen. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Give him the couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up. Allen wants to push the pace. Dropping back to throw. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 14.
A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Back to throw now, Allen. Yet again, he finds Shakir. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down. And off to Cook here, out of the zone read. And this one had no chance, hitting well behind that line. That brings up fourth down. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up. Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. It's on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
On the carry, it's Swift. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
It's on target to Moore. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was taken down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd
It's
down.
a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, here's Williams.
44-yard line.
That's more on the quick slant. And he's going to be dragged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down, Williams to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
At the Bills' 44-yard line.
To throw, Williams. It's his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears leading by 7. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws will find a drop at some point, too.
The kick is off the mark, no good. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side. Kate, it's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively. And
that could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
That's so cool. He really did it all for them, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Toss play, Swift. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And this is going to wind up short. The defense all over that run. They only let him get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Incomplete.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Back to throw. It's intercepted. Damon Johnson with the pick. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
They've got first down here from the 36. They run with Swift, and they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Buffalo calls it second timeout of the half. Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They're going to pass it here. This is Loveland working the right side. Nice run across the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Bears, 1st down.
Design quarterback run here. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back gay yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back gay yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back gay yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back gay yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.